Here it is, the old RC390 versus the new one. What's changed? I'll get you through it, so stay tuned. So from the design point of view, the old RC390 was very aggressively designed with the handlebar lean towards the front. But the new one is completely different. The handlebars and the clip-on sit 15 mm taller, so now you're sitting a bit more upright. Apart from that, the new RC390 gets an all-LED headlight, which we had seen in the Duke 390 as well as in the 390 Adventure. Apart from that, from the design point of view, the new RC390 gets all new fairings, which make the bike look more bulkier, and it gets a new split chassis. The old RC390 had a 9.7 litre tank. The new one has a 13.7 litre tank, which is a 4 litres increase. But the good thing is, even with so much of addition to that bike, it still weighs a kilo lighter than this. A lot of weight cutting has been done on this new RC390, but one thing which you can significantly notice are the discs. They have been trimmed. So right now I am on the old RC390 and you can see how aggressive this posture is. The good thing about this is that on the track, it's gonna make you feel amazing, but when you're on the city, you tend to get a lot of wrist pain, back pain and all that stuff because of this posture. But in the new RC390, the clip-ons have been raised by 15 mm. So now you can see that I sit a bit more upright than that bike. And apart from that, these clip-ons can be adjusted. They can be put down 10 mm when you're on the track to give you more of an aggressive feel. So this is the seat of the old RC390, and as you can see, it is pretty hard.
That's what she said.
The pillion seat is also non-existent, I should say. But moving on to the new RC390, KTM has actually solved a lot of relationship problems by giving them a good seat. Now these are very comfortable, even on the racetrack as well as on the city, and the pillion seat as well. So this is the new KTM RC390 exhaust. So first of all, it looks good. It blends in with the design elements as well. And now it sounds more like a motorcycle than an auto rickshaw. Apart from that, this thing is very intimidating. So this is the rear suspension of the old RC390. It came with preload adjustment, but the fact that this is just too soft, so it didn't give riders enough comfort. So back onto the new RC390, the suspension is more stiffer now, as you can see. This also gets adjustment for preload as well as the rebound damping. So according to the rider's weight, you can adjust it for better feel. The front suspension though, unlike the rear, was one of the best parts about the old RC, because this enabled you to put this into corners at the maximum speed possible. And this is a suspension on the new RC390 which has 10 mm more travel. But the sacrifice that we have to make here is that when you're just putting this into corners, this suspension takes a bit more time, to settle itself, and then you can carry on into the corners, unlike the old one where you can just directly put it into the corners. Another big problem that the old RC had were the heating issues, because this used to heat up a lot in the traffic, and the radiator fan used to directly push that air onto your legs. So onto the new RC, that problem is solved a bit. How? Because they now have two fans down there. It's nicely integrated in the fairing. You can see a curved radiator now. Apart from that, they don't directly throw the heat at your legs, so it's kind of diffused. It still comes, but it's manageable. Now this engine is a legendary engine, because this 373cc engine from KTM is amazing. So amazing that you never get bored of it. Now this bike makes 43 PS of power along with 36 Newton meters of torque. Apart from that, it really comes to life after that 5000 RPM mark. And this engine obviously was not the most refined of the lot, because this gave you vibrations all over the clip-ons and the foot pegs as well, making the ride very discomfortable. So the new RC390 gets the same engine. It still makes 43 PS of power, but this one makes 1 Newton meter more torque than the older one. And that's possible because of the 40% larger airbox which KTM have given this new RC390. So this was the all digital instrument cluster on the old RC390. it still showed a lot of information. It showed you the fuel range, your fuel economy and all the other sort of stuff. But the new one has been updated. So the new RC390 finally gets the TFT display, which we have seen on the Duke 390 and the KTM Adventure 390. It has all the available information. You can also connect it to your app and whatnot. The older RC390 just had dual channel ABS and nothing else much in electronics. But the new one is packed with electronics. I'm talking about IMU based traction control. You have cornering ABS, you have a bi-directional quick shifter. You obviously have the supermoto mode where you can just turn off the back and have fun with the bike. It's actually confusing. Should I choose the looks or should I take the comfort? I don't know. So those were the major differences between these two generations of RC390. This one being the more aggressive one, whereas this one adds more refinement and comfort to it. So in short, I would say that this has a 36,000 rupees price bump, but you're also getting a lot of electronics and bi-directional quick shifter, and this is also more comfortable and refined. But the thing I don't like about the new RC is, with that price bump, I thought we would get adjustable front forks along with W-rated Metzlers, which this one had got. So both these bikes will leave you thrilled when you ride them. This one will keep the enthusiasts more happy with all that cornering speed you can take. This one though will help the new riders get into the higher CC segment with their sport bikes. And also the electronic systems, the bigger fuel tank and a more comfortable seat is definitely going to add up. What I don't like about this bike is that you need to change the tires before you hit the track, because these are H-rated tires which come as stock and they are not the grippiest of them, but if you want to hit hardcore track, then I suggest you definitely change it. So that's the final verdict. I hope you guys liked the video and let me know in the comment section which one of these would you prefer. More importantly, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and Revvhard. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to take this because I don't want her to leave me again. So bear with me. Yeah, bye guys.